Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a chest and tricep training vlog. I'm actually pretty happy with today's workout. I got started later than I wanted. This vlog is coming up a couple hours later than I'd like for it to come up, but you know, we got it all done. Overall pretty happy. For my top set of bench, we did 315 for 4 pause reps. Again, this is flat back. Obviously, when I was at a little heavier body weight and arching and everything, I managed to get this for 8 before. But here's the thing. This is flat back, no wrist wraps. We've been cutting, we're leaner. So, you know, honestly, pretty dang happy with it. Although, I really want to at least get this back to 5. Like, I'm going to push for that 5, but as you guys can see, that 4th rep, this was a 4 rep max. I wouldn't have been able to do a 5th rep. Let's just call it. Although the other thing too, I do feel like my chest in general needs to continue to get thicker. Yeah, I know arms are a priority. My chest does need to get thicker. The upper chest is coming along great. So I'm like, I do want to do more reps on this back off work. So I dropped all the way down to 245 so I could get 10s. But this also shows me where I'm at, that my incline is going up more quickly, because I look at this and go, this is only 10s, and they were fairly challenging. They weren't failure, but this is only 245. And I managed to get 7, 7, and 8 on the incline with 225. So I know that's coming along, and when I look at that, I realize, you know, I'm in a good spot. The upper chest work is doing really well. I almost feel like for my 3rd exercise, I need to consider starting to do some decline work. Now, the reason I say that is because my upper chest gets so much work because I'm pushing the incline super hard. And then on my shoulder day, I'm doing my presses, my standing presses with that wide grip. I mean, sometimes I do them seated. But those presses, and they're getting stronger, they work that same area too, just to a lesser extent. So I'm almost at a point where I'm like, I wonder if some decline benching, and I'm trying to figure out how to set my bench up. Because it doesn't have the little things to hook my feet into. Trying to find something to put there, and I'm thinking maybe my preacher bench might actually work with something wrapped on there. And I want to see if I can start maybe doing some decline to start filling the hole, the lower part of the chest out just a little more. And a lot of people, I've had some people say, look, your chest is big, but I'm like, a lot of that's my rib cage. Keep that in mind. Look at the size of my rib cage. And my lats, that's what gives that a lot of that illusion too. So I do almost feel like I need to consider some decline. Although the incline has been doing really well for me. You guys will notice on some of this, that whole delt chest tie-in is starting to get pretty good. Obviously, arms are still the biggest priority. I mean, I do need to be clear there. My arms are still the #1 priority for size. I had a problem there, mishap. But here's the thing, guys. I hit the upright because I had the bench a little too close on that set. I slid it for a couple inches further down for the last one. I still managed to get 7 reps. And then the last set I got 8, and 8 was what I got on my best one last time. I got 6, 6, and 8 last week. I got 7, 7, and 8 this week. Although this time I paused them all. I did too much touch and go. Here's where I'm at on the incline. I feel like if I can get 3 sets of 10 pause with 225, right? Like, look at this set right here. If I can do this exact set for 3 sets of 10 instead of this perfect set of 8, I'm going to be real happy with that. I'd be super happy. Super happy. When we got to the dumbbells, though, I lost a rep or so because I got like 12 last week and I only got 11. I got like 11, 10, and then 8 or 9 or something. But I mean, that happened last week where that 3rd set went down, but I managed to get like 12 before. But I think because the incline, all the pause incline, the more reps on the incline, the more reps in general, by the time I got to these, that upper chest was really fatigued. Plus, you know, getting those dumbbells into position isn't always fun. So again, might be the case of even on these, I may, just because of the dumbbell positioning, I feel like I'm bleeding a little energy. I may take these from the 85s back down to 75s and just bang out reps if I need to, if I don't set up that decline, right? Because I feel like I'm potentially wasting energy with some of that. And there's no need for it. It's a pump. I mean, who cares? So what if I get to 15 reps? Is it still going to keep building the upper chest, front delt, all that? Of course it will. So, that's where I'm at with it. And then on the triceps, again, because I'm doing all this pressing volume, my triceps are pretty lit by the time I get to the tricep work. I'm really only doing the one exercise, but I'm pushing hard progression. And I realized today the same thing, that I can move more weight with an easy bar than I can with the dumbbells. So it's like, let's keep loading tension. Let's get those triceps strong in those stretch positions. So we'll get to that in a second. One more set of this. With this last set, you guys can tell it's what happened last time, because this is my 9th work set for chest. I'm really tired by the time I get there. Okay. Now keep in mind my arms, though, that's been really interesting. My arms have done really well. Notice that this set, probably because getting that in position, I lost energy. The arms, though, because I'm doing all the back work, supine grip, I'm surprised that's coming along well. So the bicep training is good. The triceps, though, because I do 9 sets of all this pressing, my triceps are kind of tired by the time we're getting to the direct work. So again, I'm just doing 3 all-out sets. Although, again, we're in a good spot with those, right? Same thing there. Notice the waistline I feel like the waistline's a little squishier this week. But everything else is just getting harder and thicker. And I mean, the shoulders, when I stand up on some of that, I already put up a screenshot of some of that, like on Facebook. Like my delts, my upper chest, that's really coming along, right? My legs. So, again, it's funny though, because I did a little more cardio this weekend. I bumped my cardio and didn't eat more calories, and I feel like I'm a little softer there. But I also think that could be cortisol from the extra cardio, extra stuff like that. So I'm hoping that'll come down just a little bit, right? Hoping it'll come down a little. But overall, though, still compared to where I was, it's way tighter. Way tighter. All right. So went ahead and used the easy bar for these today. Went with 90 pounds. Notice before, here's what I mean by more. Remember the dumbbells, I was using 33s. I know I was getting 12 reps or so, but I managed to get like 10 or 11 on this first set. So this is about 3 by 10 with 90 pounds. Hey, similar exercise, a real similar range of motion. I'm still getting that deep stretch position. See where we're going with this? So I probably need to do this just to keep loading. And it lit. My triceps were on fire by the first set of this. Yeah, and all that pressing first, and we come in and do this. Overall, I'm real happy with today's workout. But notice when I get up there, look at that upper chest and the shoulder. I'm definitely not getting fatter, even though I picked up a couple pounds and feel like maybe a little water. But maybe it's in my head. Maybe it's in my head. We'll keep pushing, keep getting more aesthetic, keep getting leaner, keep getting more jacked. So I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.